What's going on, Pokemon trading card game fans? Welcome to episode 7 of Special Conditions, the podcast where we talk all things TCG. Special Conditions is part of the Pokemon Professor Network. Today is Tuesday, September 10th, 2019. I am your host, Adam Tuttle, joined by my co-host, Josh Brown. What is going on? How are you?
What's up, Adam? I am doing wonderful. It's nice to be talking to you once again. All things are great in the Pokemon world. That's all. I mean, man, everything's good.
It is great to talk to you. It always feels a little bit longer when we have to reschedule a little bit, and then it's like, even though it's like 2 days later, it's right. Like, oh man, I just want to talk to Josh about all the cards. Ugh.
I know. It's always worth the wait, though, Adam.
I just want to talk about Pokemon.
You know, there's that other podcast that you do. If that guy over there would let you talk about some cards now and again, you probably wouldn't be jonesing to be on this podcast so often.
I know, right? No, well, I mean, we talk about a little bit about cards, but it's like a get in, get out.
Right. Just a tease for the Special Conditions podcast.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then this one is all about everything card game related. So
right.
Welcome.
Yeah.
Welcome, fans. It's been too long.
It has.
Especially because yeah.
I will say that.
It has been a week.
Exciting.
Especially in Pokemon Go, just all those global rewards.
God, my goodness. So, look, Adam, we could spend another podcast probably just talking about Pokemon Go.
Yeah, we should just call Incensed Up. Like that's like that's the next podcast. You heard it here first. Or what is it? Like Mossy Alert Up. That's gonna be it. Mossy Alert Up. Glacial Alert Up.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm more of a magnetic or glacier, but
Yeah, the spin-off podcast.
Yeah. Sorry, Ken. Gotta do it.
All right.
No.
So
cards. Just
today, the 10th is me and my girlfriend's 1-year anniversary.
Congratulations.
I came home probably 15 minutes ago. And she surprised me with something that you cannot find anywhere. And I have not been able to find them anywhere. I've gone to every Target, Walmart, local card shop, everything to find Hidden Fates because they are still extremely rare.
Yes, they are. And
so we're gonna jump straight to pickup of the week because this is it. Like I was gonna say, I got a Charizard GX Hidden Fates tin.
Sure.
But she surprised me with a Gyarados Hidden Fates tin.
Hey, how about that?
And first pack was nothing exciting. It was like a reverse Hollow Brock's Grit. And then we both open up 2 more packs side by side. And she pulls a shiny Vulpix, Alolan.
The full art?
The full art.
Nice.
And I'm like, oh my gosh, I see sparkles.
Right.
So I'm like, all right, I know it's a GX. I get to the last card.
Shadow Mewtwo.
It is a rainbow rare Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres secret rare.
You got the birds.
The ultra hyper rare.
Nice.
So I am like all kinds of giddy right now.
Sure, that's an awesome pull, dude.
But really quickly, as I mentioned, it does come with 4 packs, and I only opened 3. So I'm going to quickly tear into this 4th one on the podcast because I can't find these anywhere, and I'm like itching to open another one. But first, here's a code. GXB M77Q PYG 6DB. Good luck. And I don't know the pack trick for these, so it's literally I'm just opening them. Voltorb, Coughing, Ekans, Cubone, Magikarp. My reverse foil is a Fire Energy, and my rare is an Electrode. And then another Dark Energy. Or so 2 energies in a pack. Ugh, that's awful. Giovanni's Exile, Lieutenant Surge's Strategy, and then Koga's Trap.
Well, that's a pack.
That is a pack.
I'm glad you had the good pack with the special person that bought it for you.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. Instead of this dumb podcast.
Yeah. I'm going to cry. No. So yeah, Josh, what did you pick up this week?
Well, Adam, It's like I said, it's been a fun week, an exciting week. I did some things, none of which I regret at all. First of which, I want to tell you that you're going to be proud of me because I have spent over the last several nights probably a good 4 or 5 hours total separating cards, putting cards into binders, into separate sets.
This is music to my ears.
Yeah, like sleeving correctly, looking up checklists to find out which cards I'm missing, like coming up with like my own system that I feel good about. I realized the Detective Pikachu set, I'm missing a few cards. I don't know which cards I'm missing, but it kind of bums me out that I'm missing a few because I feel like I got a lot of packs of those, and to still be missing some bums me out. So I need.
Well, I just opened a whole bunch of those because I got them as a prize for the Pokesoul Battle Network thing.
Sure.
So I have some extra rare ones.
Okay.
So I don't know what you're missing, but we can find that out later.
Yeah, remind me to tell you the list. It's only like 3 that I'm missing, but it's such a small set that it feels like I'm missing a bunch because of it.
I know the rare ones, the rare ones were Charizard, Mewtwo, and Ditto.
Okay, I think I definitely got Ooh, maybe I didn't get Charizard. I think I got one of those. I don't think I got the Mewtwo or the Ditto.
Yeah, those are pretty rare. Because like the Ditto in that set is 100% playable.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's really good.
That sounds fun. Anyway, so that was a small little project, but I did get all my Unbroken Bonds bindered up. I don't know what to do with all the extra ones quite yet. I don't. Do you binder every single card you have, or do you keep some
because
loose?
I play competitively, anything that's in format for the standard format, I put 4 of in a sleeve. And if once I have 4, I put the top card upside down. And that's to signify that I have 4 of them.
Okay.
But then all the excess just kind of go into a box that goes into the bulk pile.
Okay, and you keep those just loose.
Yes, and any trainers, I save them because no matter what, that trainer could be reprinted later on down the road, just like Copycat. Copycat's been through multiple iterations. Like they all say the same thing, but
gotcha. Okay.
They've all... Like, there's old ones from way back when, the e-reader series, so...
Well...
And those ones are rare. Like, I have a reverse hollow Dragon Frontiers Copycat, and like that, I've had that since the day I started. That was like one of the first packs I opened. So stuff like that, like trainers, you know, they hold a special heart, or place in your heart, because you go through decks with those trainers, and then they go out of format, and you're like... I miss Roseanne's research.
Don't we all? Well, because I'm not playing competitively, Adam, I have not adapted that system yet. I'm mainly going for like the collection binder.
Yeah, so just one of everything.
One of everything, except so this is what I'm doing. Tell me if I'm crazy or not. So, one of everything. If I have a reverse hollow, then I put that in the front, and then I flip over the regular card and put that in the back of it. And that then works. If I have the actual holographic, I will put that in the front and then either the regular card or the reverse holo behind it. Because
at that point you have 3 different styles. Because I know in the structure decks they have like a shattered glass holo. So it's like, if you want to have every card,
right?
It just depends on what style of card you want. I usually just go for one of the regular ones and the reverse holo.
Right. Yeah. I just want to flip through the binder and see lots of shine. I want the flex binder. So
yeah, I get that.
So that's what I'm doing with it. I feel weird about including the GXs into the binder. But they're technically part of the sets.
Technically.
Yeah.
It is hard. It is hard because I'm like, man, my binder would look really full right now if I didn't have all these GXs in this binder.
Well, I mean,
but at the end of the day, like as far as like trading goes, like I want all those cards in there so I can trade for cards, but then I don't know what I'm missing and what I have.
Right.
Because I'd be just trading from my sets essentially.
Yeah, I don't want the blank holes in the binder if I have the GX sleeved in like a box somewhere. So I'm like, okay, I'll keep the GXs in there. I don't like it, but I'll do it because again, flex binder looks great. So Unbroken Bonds. I need to get to what's Unified Minds. I've only gotten the Elite Trainer box and like a few random packs, so I don't have that many. But I need to binder up all those.
Same.
But
I them and Hidden Fates came out, and I don't know what to do.
Right.
I bought like a small little binder for Hidden Fates, but it's like I have all the normal set in there, but I don't have it's not enough to fit the whole shiny collection.
Sure. I do have all the important ones sleeved in the meantime, so at least I got that going. I'm using the 1-inch binders, so I could do like a different set in each binder. I feel like that's most.
Yes, that's what I do.
Okay, I just don't want the big old bulky binders; those look so dumb. So, I'm staying away from those. So the other binder that I've been working on, Adam, is a little set we like to call Hidden Fates.
Okay, so last time we spoke, I don't think you had any.
No, I didn't. And I was nervous. I was like, you know what? I'm done with. I don't even want to start with this because it's baloney that I can't buy any and blah blah blah. And I was throwing a little temper tantrum last episode. Well, Adam rolled into Target Friday night after they released. And I was like, you know
That's
what?
a little late for a release,
you know? Yeah, it was after
just
dinner,
you know.
Adam. After dinner. I was just like...
after dinner? Oh, gosh.
Yeah, it's just me and my partner.
Oh, gosh, Josh.
What?
No, you said after dinner. I was like, oh, gosh.
Yeah. After dinner, me and my partner, we didn't have any kids. It was like, you know, we're just gonna hang out. We're playing Pokemon Go. You know, we're just having a fun little night. Let's swing by Target. I just want to see. Just want to check. You never know. And Adam, they had a couple tins there. And I was like, huh.
Ooh.
These are the Hidden Fate tins. I flipped them over on the back. They definitely said Hidden Fates. I was like, huh. I think I'm going to buy a few of these. Then that itch started to happen, Adam. And we went to a few more Targets. And it tracked down a few more tins. And it was more expensive night than I was planning on going into it. But I would say it's worth it, Adam. Before we get to the polls, though, I did want to say that I got an Elite Trainer box for Unbroken Bonds. I hadn't got that yet. I've only been buying the booster boxes, you know?
Okay.
So I got the...
so you got some tins box. And you got the Elite Trainer box.
I got this a few days before the tins because I needed to open something, right? And from one of the packs in there, I pulled a Fire Crystal card, a Trainer Fire Crystal.
Oh yeah, those are common. You get those. Yeah. You get those a lot.
This one's gold though, Adam.
What?
It's gold. It's all shiny gold.
Ooh, so that's a secret rare.
Okay. I thought it was pretty cool. I thought you might like it. Anyway, I was pretty pleased with that pull. That was good. And that was before the Hidden Fates, Adam. Would you like to know what I've pulled from Hidden Fates?
Well, I want to know if you pulled any shiny Pokemon.
Well, I pulled several GXs. None of the rainbow GXs, though, unfortunately. I did get a couple full art trainers of Guzma and Cynthia.
What? Oh my gosh.
Those are pretty rad.
That Cynthia is worth like almost $100. I think it's like going for 80 right now.
Huh. Well, that's pretty good then.
That's another like couple tins there.
So in the shiny Pokemon departments, my God, I'm in love with these things, Adam.
Yeah.
Shuppet.
Okay.
I got 3 of those.
You got 3 shiny Shuppets?
Froakie. I got 2 of those. I got a shiny Dibble.
Okay.
I got a shiny Magnezone.
All right.
I got a shiny Beldum. I got a shiny Matang. I got a shiny Wimpod. I got a shiny Sudowoodo. What's up, Mystic? I got a shiny Diancie. Diancie?
Okay, yeah.
I don't know what that is. Never heard of it. It's a made up Pokemon. I got a shiny Scyther. I got a shiny Xurkitree. It's an Ultra
Does
Beast.
it end? Does it end?
Yeah, eventually. I got a shiny full art Sylveon.
Wow.
And I got not one, but two shiny full art Decidueyes.
Holy cow. Now, when you say it was a much more expensive night, keep in mind you can only get one shiny per pack.
Yeah.
So if I do my math correctly,
don't do math.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's a lot. Oh my gosh.
Don't do math, Adam.
That's so many tins.
I was not able to find any Charizard tins. Just Gyarados and Raichu. Do you want one of the Raichu promo cards?
Yes, because I don't have that one.
Okay, I will definitely put one aside for you if you'd like. Can you use the pro? I can't remember. Can you use the promo cards?
Yes, you can. Yep.
Okay, so they are legal.
Yeah, because as long as they're in the it essentially came out later than the actual set.
Mm-hmm.
So technically, it should last a little bit longer.
Gotcha.
Than the actual Hidden Fates set.
Okay.
But who knows?
How do you keep your promo cards? Do you put them in the binder with your set, or do you keep them separate?
So these three are specific for Hidden Fates.
Right.
So honestly, putting them with the set is what I'm doing. So
Okay. Well, I will do that. I was grocery shopping tonight, Adam, for dinner. Need to whip up some delicious burritos before we podcasted tonight, and I was in my local grocery store, not a Target, not a Walmart, just a grocery store, and I was like, I know I've seen some Pokemon cards here and there. I'm just gonna swing by. It's not even like a full aisle, like it's literally like one of like the checkout lanes. Like would normally have like candy bars and gum and stuff. Like one of the mini checkout lanes is just set aside for like collectibles, cards and sports cards and all that good stuff. Very, very small selection, Adam. Very small. Was not expecting anything. And I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna look. Right? It doesn't hurt to swing by. I'm literally walking past it. I might as well just throw an eyeball on it and see what happens. They may have had a 10, Adam.
A 10?
Maybe a couple. Including a Charizard 10. So now I've had all three. And I have one of the packs here, Adam. The first pack from tonight's purchase. Hidden Fates. We're doing it live because that's what we do here on the show.
Well, good luck. You better get something shiny because it sounds like you have all the shiny luck.
It's what I do, Adam. It's what I do.
Honestly, from the ratio that you just said, it was every single pack had a shiny in
it. It was fun to pull them. I was hoping for like a rainbow one, but what are you gonna do? We got a code card here. MW4RGVKVDKZ6J. Good luck, folks. All right, here, let's check out the energy. It's a fairy energy. We got a Farfetch'd. Still hunting that shiny in Pokemon Go. Misty's Cerulean or Cerulean? Cerulean City Gym. Brock's Pewter City Gym. Ekans. Geodude. Cubone. Eevee. Clefairy. Reverse Hollow Pikachu, and then a Hollow Misty's Water Command.
Okay, that's not bad.
Not bad.
Still better than my rare.
Yeah, probably.
No, most definitely. It's an Electrode.
Electrode's cool though, Man, Hidden Fates. Adam, I love the set. I love the cards. I love that it's a smaller set. Have tons of duplicates, but man, the art. I know for a lot of people, like these are like what reprint cards or whatever. they've been around before.
Well, the shinies, yes, but the actual set itself is all brand new cards.
Oh, okay.
Okay, except for like some of the trainers.
Sure. Yeah. I don't know, man. I like the set. The haters out there that don't like it, whatever. I'm stoked that I've been able to find some.
Some. I think you got all the stock in Portland.
No. I left some here and there.
Yeah.
It's not greed, Adam. Anyway.
Are you kidding me? If it's like, that's the thing I'm like saying to myself. It's like, if it's not me, it's somebody else that like doesn't actually love Pokemon like I do. They're just trying to make a buck,
Yeah. It's Amiibo all over again, man.
And oh god, don't even get me started. Amiibos are coming soon.
Yeah.
Well, the Squirtle and the Ivysaur come out on the 20th, so.
Right.
Breathe. Okay, Josh, do you have a question of the week?
I do, Adam.
All right, lay it on to me.
Okay, opening these Elite Trainer boxes, I realized that I have collected some things from these boxes that I don't know what to do with. Specifically, the dice, the little markers, like specifically.
There's a Band-Aid?
No, not the round ones, but like the rectangle, say like GX Tag Team or something like that.
Well, they say GX.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. Those markers.
Okay.
Like they're like rectangle, a little heavier. I think I might have got one of those from a 10, maybe. I don't know.
Yes. Yeah,
okay.
It would be metal. Yeah.
Yeah. But like the dice specifically, we've never talked about dice. We've talked about coin flips. I don't think we've ever talked about dice.
Back in the day, they used to give us Mancala pieces, like those little round like glass stones.
Okay.
And you would put, however many on a Pokemon. So if you did 10 damage, you would put one piece on there to signify 10 damage.
Okay.
So Pokemon over time have increased their HP. Mm-hmm. They have increased the amount of damage they do. So it went from, I'll put 60 damage on your guy that has 70 to, man, I need 200 damage on this Wailord. So it's just easier to place one thing and be able to multiply that by 6. That's why the dice are in there. Because it's easy to place, 300 damage via dice than it is putting 300 little glass pieces all over your Pokemon.
Right. Huh.
If that makes sense. Now, in the structure decks, they give you like these little punch-out cards of like 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. And again, would you rather have 25 of those on your Pokemon? On your Wailord Tag Team GX that has 300 damage on it? Or would you rather just have like 4 dice on it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're able to keep track of multiple damages on all of your Pokemon all at the same time.
Okay. So there is no dice rolling. It's
No,
literally just used for counting.
So you can use a dice for a coin flip.
Okay.
It just has to be a see-through, rounded-edged dice.
Okay. So you can do like odds or evens.
One comes with the smaller dice,
right,
to be used as a coin, which is why it didn't come with a coin.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
And then the GX attack, or the GX count token, if you look in the notes, I have, there's a Pokemon here with a GX attack. You're only allowed to use one GX attack per game. So that stays up, like just somewhere above your field.
Uh-huh.
And then once you use your GX attack, you flip it over.
Oh,
meaning during that game, you no longer have your GX move.
Okay. So that's just an indicator that you have one available.
Yes.
Okay.
And then the skull and the Band-Aid are special conditions.
Right.
So that is poison or burn.
Okay. I have picked up on that over the course of this podcast, Adam.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I was gonna say if you didn't, I'd be kind of upset.
I saw those,
especially because the Band-Aid is on the our logo.
I was like, oh, okay, that's how you indicate that.
And so the reason that there is the poison and burn is because multiple can be on that same Pokemon, and then you can only be affected by asleep, confusion, or paralysis.
Right.
Like those are the only ones that you can be affected by. Only that one condition at a time.
Right.
But you can also have the poison and burn condition in conjunction with any of those three. But you can't have all three of those plus poison and burn because you'd be one sleepy, confused, and paralyzed Pokemon.
Yeah. Okay. So the GX move. So you can only use one GX move per match.
Yes.
Not per GX card.
Correct.
If I have several GX cards, I can't use a GX for each one.
So you can have as many GX or like Pokemon in your deck or whatever,
right?
As you're allowed. So the 4, but if you use Zerarora's GX's ability, or GX attack, which lets you grab 5 lightning energies from your discard and attach them to your Pokemon in any way, you did no damage, but you still use that GX move to get ahead in the game. Is kind of where they're going with it.
Okay.
And so, like, if you were allowed to use Pikachu Zekrom's tag team move, where it does 200 to the active and then 170 to a bench GX or EX, like, that's broken.
Right.
That's too powerful.
Okay.
It's powerful in a sense where you could use it once, and that's it.
So if I have 1 or 20 GX cards, I still only have one GX move that game.
Correct.
Okay. I get that. In my head, it was like each card you can only use the GX move once on.
No, it's just one GX attack.
So you do have to be smart with it then. Correct.
Yeah. So you could have, 3 or 4 different GX moves available and then play the game accordingly.
Right. You don't want to use
like
it
I know that
early.
the Wailord GX with the Magikarp has like a towering splash attack.
Mm-hmm.
And that's brutal. That does 100 damage to every bench Pokemon on your opponent's side of the field if you have 7 extra energies attached to it.
Right.
It only does 10 damage. Like, the move itself only does 10 damage to the active Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
But if you had those extra 7, you do so much damage to the bench.
Yeah. Which is big time.
Yes.
Huh.
And especially with a lot of decks like Malamar, where they only have 90 hit points. If they set up 3 of those, and then you just use that move, you just knock out their entire support system.
Right. Okay. So the GX indicator lets you know that you still have a GX move to use, and the dice are used to count hit damage and such on Pokemon. Okay. Wow. I was not expecting that at all.
Well, you learn something new every day, right?
That's what we're here for, Adam. That's what we're here for. Man,
That is what we're here.
We're getting close. I will say, Adam, opening all of these packs that I've been doing the last several weeks, pretty much since we started doing this podcast, I have quite the collection of code cards going on. When I decide to log on and start an account online, boy howdy, do I have some chores that I need to take care of as far as entering all these cards. Whew.
Well, they make it a little bit easy so you can scan them, but you can only scan in 10 at a time. So just keep that in mind.
What do you mean at a time?
Like, it'll store 10 codes for you, and then you just hit claim, and then it claims them all.
Oh, gotcha.
But you can't do 100 codes all at once.
That'll make it way easier.
Yep, it would.
I was sitting here thinking, man, I gotta type all these in. It's gonna take forever.
I think in their mind, they're like, who has 100 codes to just add? You buy a pack, you have a code.
Well, nothing I do is traditional, Adam, so.
Yeah. Well, it's on Pokemon. It's their system that they use, so.
Yeah, it's their problem. Okay.
We'll talk about Sword and moving forward to the next topic, we're just going to have a little chat about Mr., Mrs., I don't know, whatever you want to call it, but it is a Keldeo GX from Unified Minds.
It's a gorgeous card.
It is beautiful.
Uh-huh.
We're looking at the full art, and yeah, it's just absolutely gorgeous. And I believe I talked, or said this last episode, maybe not, but I did win an eBay auction for like 2 of these.
Uh-huh.
And they're even more stunning in person.
So tell me about Keldeo. What generation is this? What is it, a unicorn? What is it supposed to be?
I think it's like a My Little Pony
type
deal.
I love it. What gen is it
But
from?
it's like it's Gen 5. So this will be coming out with the next wave of Pokemon Go.
Oh, buddy.
Buddy. I cannot wait for Keldeo. Keldeo looks so nice.
I love it so much. It's a water type?
Yes.
Okay. Tell me about this card, Adam.
So, Keldeo has an ability. It's called Pure Heart.
Okay.
Prevent all effects of attacks, including damage, done to this Pokemon by your opponent's Pokemon GX or Pokemon EX. Now, my question for you is, we talk a lot about all the cards and stuff, and you've seen how powerful the GXs are.
Yeah.
Do you think a lot of people play with GX cards?
Probably not. Not as many as I'd like, but maybe? I don't know.
A lot of players do.
Okay.
I'd say a good portion of the decks are mostly GX.
Okay. Good.
So it is a extremely powerful ability.
Because it prevents attacks from all of it.
Right. So it basically forces your opponent into attacking with something they wouldn't normally attack with. Like I played against John Zero, if you're listening, shout out. I played against him. He was playing the Psyduck Slowpoke deck, where you just basically discard a bunch of supporters and do 50 times or something like 40 times the amount of supporters you discard.
Okay.
And then there's a basic Lapras that lets you just bring up a support Misty's one of Misty's trainer cards or supporter cards. And so you can just keep filling your hand with Misty's. And then Misty allows you to go get 3 supporter cards. So you just keep cycling and just keep getting all the supporter cards you need.
Sure.
And discard the ones you don't. And I was a goner. I was about ready to lose.
Yeah.
I got out my Keldeo.
Uh-huh.
And he wasn't able to hit it. So he had to place energies on his Lapras, which is not a GX Pokemon.
Okay.
And he was able to get like 1 attack off after I'm sitting here just attacking and attacking and attacking.
Right.
And he was able to get that up, hit me for 90, and then I had to play around the board. So like I needed to bring something else out to attack, knock it out, and then let him knock me out for one of my Pokemon that isn't a GX, and then bring up my Keldeo again, and then he was stuck. Because all he had was the Slowpoke Psyduck GX.
I see. And couldn't...
So essentially, it was like a barrier, and he couldn't get past it.
Boy. Okay. So it's not just preventing a GX attack. It's anything from a GX Pokemon card.
Correct.
Okay.
Now, there are cards and attacks that say, prevent, or mostly just attacks, that say prevent all effects that are on the opposing Pokemon.
Okay.
So I believe it's Mewtwo from the set. It says, does 70 damage, ignore all effects on the defending Pokemon.
Okay.
So it would just ignore that effect completely.
Gotcha.
And there are GX attacks, like there is one on Reshiram Charizard that if you have the extra energies, it just goes through whatever.
So this one wouldn't stop that?
It wouldn't stop that because it just goes through it.
Okay.
Because it ignores that completely.
Sure. Well, that makes sense. I mean, because you can't have one card that just blocks everything. You got to have some other cards that...
But this style of card has been in the game for a long time.
Okay.
Like right now, there's the fairy type Alolan Ninetales has something that says, prevent all damage done by EXs to it. It's literally the same ability, but it's on a stage 1, and it's non-GX.
Gotcha.
So it's like if somebody had that card, they'd both be at like a standstill because like he couldn't hit me, or I could hit them, but they couldn't hit me type thing. So it's a crazy ability. Is kind of where I'm going with that.
Sure. So do you use this in your deck?
I just got them, so yes, they are going in my deck.
Okay, so you didn't use them at your last tournament.
No, I did not get a chance to use these at Worlds because I did not have any.
Okay.
Had I had them, I would have figured out a way to put them in.
Sure. And how many
because
do you have
that
now?
ability is so strong. How many do I have now?
Yeah.
3.
Okay. Whew. Man, that's a beautiful card.
Yes. And so cards that stop it, there's a stadium card called Power Plant, and it shuts off abilities from Pokemon GX. So it's kind of like, oh, they play a stadium, they attack me, and I'm done.
Okay.
Because he only has 170 hit points, which is very low for a GX Pokemon.
Okay.
Especially with tag teams being at 240. It kind of doesn't withstand a hit.
That makes sense.
Yeah, because he's got such a powerful ability, but low HP.
Okay.
And so, if another person was playing Keldeo GX against your Keldeo GX, we have a 2 water and 1 colorless energy attack called Sonic Edge. It does 110, and it says this attack's damage isn't affected by any effects on your opponent's active Pokemon. So, if there was another Pure Heart, you guys would just go through each other.
Okay, so you could attack another.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, so it just comes down to who attacks first.
Gotcha. That's rad. Huh. Man, what a cool card.
So just like we were saying, there's attacks that go through these abilities. He has an attack that goes through his own ability.
Okay, that makes sense.
Right? So you couldn't have just a whole field of Keldeos and just not fight each other.
Right. So do you think this is going to be a popular card to be used?
Yes. There was some use of it at Worlds.
Okay.
There was like stall decks. So they would kind of just stall you until they were able to attack.
Okay.
So they just have like 4 Keldeo GXs. And they just banked on people not playing stage 1s or regular basic Pokemon because they really can't fight. And the only thing like Malamar has is Malamar to attack with. or Giratina.
Sure.
So there's ways around it, but it was a brutal deck. And then like I'm playing Quagsire and Agonadal, and it's funny because I did well, but had I had these, I would have done much better. Because there was somebody in my flight that got 12th place or 15th place with a heavy Keldeo line and Quagsire and Agonadal. It's just one of those, I didn't have enough time to get those cards, and
sure,
I paid the price.
Yeah, well, but that's you gotta learn.
Yeah, well, I'm back in the game, so it's one game at a time, right?
Right, absolutely. And if you're not learning, you're not gaining any experience. So,
right?
Yeah,
I can't level up.
That's right.
Gonna have to use a rare candy. So its last attack is a GX attack. It's called Resolute Blade.
Right.
This attack does 50 damage for each of your opponent's bench Pokemon. So if you were against a Malamar, and they had 5 bench Pokemon, you're going to hit for 250 damage.
Okay. What does the fine
Which
print
is a
say?
lot.
I can't read that on the card that you have posted in the notes.
What's that?
What does the little fine print say?
Oh, it just says when your GX Pokemon's knocked out,
Okay.
that your opponent takes 2 prizes, first 1.
Gotcha. Okay.
Similar to like the GX rule, or the tag team GX rule, where they take 3 prizes versus the normal 2 of the GX.
Gotcha.
First, the normal 1 prize if you just have like a standard Pokemon.
Okay.
Like a Charizard.
Right.
That you evolve from a Charmander all the way up. It's very balanced how they have it, but
yeah.
The more powerful the card, the more prize cards you take.
Sure.
When it dies.
Makes sense. I mean, here's the thing. I'm still, trying to wrap my head around everything, but like I know that there are so many people behind the scenes that their only job is to make sure that this game is as balanced and fair as possible.
Yes.
Like for every awesome card there's another card out there that completely cancels it out.
Correct. And that's what that trainer power plan is.
Right.
Like Mewtwo is, or Mew Mew as everybody's calling it, the tag team.
Mm-hmm.
It can use any GX attack that's on the bench or in the discard pile. So it's essentially broken.
Right.
That's what its ability is. It's called perfection.
Mm-hmm.
And it literally can go through all of these different attacks. But with Power Plant, it just gets shut off.
Right. Yeah.
So it's like, here's this amazing card, but then Power Plant shuts it down.
Right. That's just so rad to me that there's so many details just worked out like that,
Yeah, it's interesting, honestly.
Yeah. Man. Well, that's a cool card, Adam. That is a really awesome card. That's in Unified Minds, you said?
Yes. Yep.
Yep. I want to get pretty close to wrapping up my set with Unbroken Bonds before I dive more into Unified Minds, but seeing this card, man, this makes me want to think twice about that maybe. I don't know. That's a beautiful card.
Yeah, see, that's how I feel. I'm like, oh man, I haven't even like sleeved up this set, and all of a sudden Hidden Fates comes out, and I've already got some of those sleeved. I'm like, oh man, it's just like a never-ending cycle.
They've been doing it for 20 plus years, Adam.
They know what they're doing.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
All right, Josh, you got anything else?
I don't, man. This was fantastic. This was a fun episode, as it always is.
Yes.
Yeah.
Had a lot of fun. We learned a couple things. If you have anything you want to talk to us about, please email us at Pokemon Professor. No, that's not it. That's not it. Just kidding. Just thank you for checking us out. Thank you for being here listening. I appreciate every one of you. Honestly, it's nice that you guys can be here with us and enjoy the ride.
specialconditionstcg@gmail.com.
Yes, that is the email.
Yeah.
But check out everything we're doing over at PokemonProfessor.com. Also, check out specialconditionstcg.com. As Josh mentioned, you can email us. Definitely send us an email at specialconditionstcg@gmail.com. You can call us, leave us a picture or voicemail, 732-835-8639. And remember, if you're affected by a special condition, don't forget to use a full heal. Later, trainers.
Bye.